And also, the less you give that attention, the less you see it. Because, and I'll quickly use this example too. Just again, with the things that seem to be part of the collective zeitgeist and consciousness, like and terminologies and things that people use. And again, your every molecule hears your every thought and your every word. And the things that you repeat and the things that you really like lock into, you're just going to be shown more of that no matter what it is, because it's all neutral and the universe is neutral, and the materialization and the 3D rendering of any of that is neutral. It's just taking what you think, assume, believe, feel, have like strong energetics around, and whatever you lock into enough, it's just going to continue that for you. So everybody loves to use a stupid fucking terminology, doom scrolling. And anybody that's in master of the space for a period of time knows that I really just the terminologies and the things that like just the cliches, like it's so uninteresting to me. So I'm just like, everybody has to use the same word. Like, I don't think like anybody else. And guess what? I just fucking love that. Doesn't mean I don't think some of the same things other people perceive to think in my world, or, I don't agree with certain things that I see out in my world, because of course I would, because it's my world. So of course I would see things that would confirm, but ultimately in the end, the more I'm looking out there, the more I talk, nobody thinks the way I do. And I love that. But most people love to be part of a group. It's part of acceptance. It can be scary to not think like anybody else, because ultimately you could perceive that as being lonely, but I find it spectacular and entertaining and amusing, and I love it. I love it. I cherish that about me. And it wasn't always that way. And that's why I cherish it so much, because even though, yes, in many ways, I always was against the grain, and I always was rebellious, and I always saw things very differently, there's still many ways where I wanted to be included, and you want to be part of it. Okay. So doom scrolling. Why would you, if you understand how reality works, why would you continue to perpetuate a terminology called doom scrolling? And why would you see, or based on the notion of doom scrolling, allow that to be a thing in your life where you're literally going to take your time and then every time you happen to scroll, okay, because there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to scroll on your TikToks, on your Instagrams, I don't know if anybody goes on Facebook. That's not, that's just really to keep in touch with people you went to like high school and elementary school with, and like summer camp. It's really just to kind of like be in touch with people. I really don't look at it for any other thing other than my own memories, like my own daily memories of things that come up, and like whose birthday is it. Otherwise, I really just, there's nothing good happening on there in my personal opinion. But like, let's just Instagram and TikTok, for example, because those are kind of like main things. But and people use Twitter. I don't even go on Twitter because it's like just weird over there. But and I don't really go on TikTok either. I love Instagram. So that's the thing. I'll just say I love Instagram. But so people have now they've made this word association that anytime they're on that, whatever that app is, YouTube, and they're looking at things, they've now created an association of that with the terminology of doom scrolling. So what do you think they're going to create and keep saying? Doom and gloom, negativity, nothing they want to see. But yet people haven't caught on to the fact that they're creating a space where something that could be relaxing and entertaining and creative has now become associated with doom and gloom and bad news and more bad news and worse news and more negativity and this person's saying this and, and all that dumb shit. Okay. Versus like taking a stand and being like, no, I actually don't subscribe or relate to doom scrolling at all. One, I am the only authority and the master of my domain. I am the one that is in charge of my algorithm. And that is a metaphor for your life and not just your social media, your 3D. I'm the only one in charge of my algorithm. So if my algorithm's showing me things I don't like, I just know, whoa, what am I focusing on? Like maybe I need to like shift something within me to see a shift out here. So if my algorithm is showing doom and gloom, but I've understood this from the very beginning of the beginning of Facebook and the beginning of all of that, which is, oh, I decide who I'm friends with. I decide what accounts I follow or don't follow. And no one can say shit about it. It's up to me. If I'm seeing continuous things that I don't appreciate, I don't like, I don't feel good, it doesn't do anything to serve me in any way, I can unfollow. I can hide it. I can mute that account. And I can look up things that enliven me, excite me, make me laugh. I mean, I don't call it's like it's not doom scrolling. It's like it's creative scrolling, it's inspiration scrolling, it's creative scrolling, it's amusement scrolling, it's relaxation scrolling, it's silliness scrolling, it's interest scrolling, it's education, learning scrolling. Joy scrolling. Does it not mean that every once in a while I'm going to be shown things? I mean, of course, every day I'm like probably shown things that I'm not interested in seeing. Okay. Like celebrity couple shit that I just don't want to fucking see and I don't care about. unless it's a celeb that interests me, which, is not many. But it's like that's what my feed shows me. It shows me the things I love, shows me that visually stimulate me, shows me things that make me laugh, shows me things that I want to learn about, that I'm interested in, shows me things that I'm already learning about, that I'm interested in, that are little like fun other things, shows me things that like light me up. So because I view it that way, that's what I'm shown. And when everyone else is talking doom scrolling and I hate this and I hate this app and, and just complaining and writing comments on people's like, no, that's not how it works. No, that's not how it is. I can't believe you would have this guest on your show and all that. That's not even in my fucking world. And that's how life works. So I can see things I don't like and I could just be like, that's not even in my, like, I don't even give that attention. Okay. But if I didn't have these practices and I wasn't in command of my mind and I haven't been practicing addiction meditation, like you could get, because there was a time where I was drawn into it, where I was caught up in it, where I was pulled into it. But that was a version I decided I wasn't anymore. And that's like centuries ago at this point. That's like thousands of versions ago of me. Okay. Because self-mastery is like my destiny. It's everybody's destiny. You could take that on or not. Okay.